Into some lighter news, well, Anoushka Shankar, the sitarist, is back with an album, Traveler, which explores the connection between Indian classical music and Spanish flamenco. The singer is all set to promote her latest album, and I spoke with her very recently before she performs at the City Fort in the capital.
Anoushka Shankar is back with her latest 7th studio album called The Traveler. She's right now in the country touring and promoting her. Anoushka, thanks so much for coming in. Tell us a little more in detail about The Traveler.
Well, Traveler is my new album, and it's mainly an exploration of Indian classical music and flamenco, because there is a historical link between the two that I wanted to explore. But technicalities aside, they're two very exciting, very passionate, amazing musical forms, and so hearing them together is really exciting.
But how come you thought of flamenco? Why flamenco?
I suppose I've just always loved it, really. It's been a style of music that I've kept coming back to in my listening, and eventually just started feeling really curious about exploring that as a musician.
And Traveler is a lot about collaboration with some Indian artists as well in the entire album. Tell us a little more about that.
Well, I love to work with a really big soundscape generally, so I love employing different instrumentation, vocals, and I was lucky to have amazing artists come on board from Spain and India. On the Indian side, my greatest joy was finally getting to work with Shubha Mudgal, who I've always loved, and she sang a song in Bengali for the first time for me, which my father wrote lyrics for, also a first for him to write lyrics for someone else. And then I had friends and compatriots like Sanjeev Shankar on Shanai, Tanmoy Bose on tabla, Sanjeev Chimalgi on vocals, really amazing musicians. Yeah.
So where all are you traveling with the album?
We're doing Delhi and Bombay with VH1 handpicked, and then separate to that we're also doing Chennai, Bangalore, Jaipur, Guwahati, Kolkata.
All over the place.
Traveling, yeah.
Traveling with Traveler, great. Now, what is it that you think the Indian audience is in for? Because the combination of flamenco and Indian classical, I don't think we have heard something like that before. What is in store for them?
Well, I hope they enjoy it, first of all, but I think it does give an opportunity to hear something new. We don't get a lot of flamenco or Spanish musicians here, and so that's definitely going to be something new for people. But I think it also means that they'll hear their own music, which they're more familiar with, in a new way and in a new context, which might be very interesting.
Yeah. And before we leave you, we need to hear something from you in Spanish.
Oh, ¿por qué? Yo puedo hablar en español y yo toco el sitar.
And that would mean?
It was completely disjointed, but it said I speak a little Spanish and I play the sitar.
So that's Anoushka Shankar for you. All gear up for Traveler in the Spanish flavor with the video journalist Nishan Sharma, Akshay Tandon for NewsX.